Hey Libra, listen, you've got some significant changes coming, but Divine's got you. So we'll get into it. First things first, this is a general reading, so not everything may resonate with you, so only focus on what applies to you. Use your best judgment. No one can tell you what to do. This is for entertainment and educational purposes. On this reading, this feels more like a specific reading. So I'm feeling like this is only going to be for a significant, a smaller number of Libras. So whatever placement you have. I've decided to change the name of the channel. So I think there should be a reason or whatever on the page. I'm not sure. I don't know what I just decided to change the name. This reading is really considered timeless. I like to use the dates for record keeping. My readings are generally good for 4 to 6 weeks, give or take. And it's basically when you land on it. So I'm just going to do this the way that I was taught. I don't know what this format is called. My mother taught me this years and years ago. What we do is we will shuffle the deck, and then we will split the deck into 3 piles, and then we'll take the card on the bottom of each pile. And I call that the first 3. That'll be these here. These are always read upright. I don't know why. That's just the way it's supposed to be a synopsis of the reading. If you don't have time to do the whole reading, just do these 3 and that should be good enough. Good to go. Hold you for a while. We'll get into the sections, but let me go ahead and do the first 3. The first one we have is 4 of Wands right here. This one references 1111. So if you look at the picture on, I believe it's the Rider deck. This is, I believe, the IJJ Swiss deck. But the Rider deck has it where it's 4 poles in the ground, and it references 1111, which means you're on the right path. This also references home and property. This is the romance card, the coming marriage card. So that's coming. It's not going to be now, but it'll be in the near future to further out because of the cards that you've got. You're gonna have to go through some stuff. There'll be some changes, but you'll be coming through it okay. So the rest of the meanings for this card is perfected work, perfect work, rest after labor, peace, prosperity, harmony, and like I said, you're on the right path. So if you're ever questioning it, usually signs and synchronicities are letting you know that you're on the right path. And your right path is when you're finding your true calling. So whatever you're drawn to, whatever you really want to do, where you find your happiness, or even if it's not a happiness, but you've got a calling to do it, that's where you're going to find you're on the right path. Next card is the Page of Cups. The court cards are in the book that I use, Guide to the Tarot by Eden Gray, is there are physical attributes that are given to them, I'll give them to you, but anybody can change their hair and their eye color. So it's basically the characteristics of the card. Page of Cups is someone who's young, 25, 30 years or younger, married, unmarried, doesn't really matter. Could be a guy, could be a girl. There is no there's no gender in tarot. Everyone has masculine and feminine qualities. So that's what these are going on. Characteristics and feelings. So the Page of Cups is a young person. It could also be someone who is immature. This person is moody. They have an active imagination, perhaps overactive. They are willing to render a service to the querent, which is you. This could be, like a child. If you're in education, it could be a student. It could be a niece, a nephew, neighborhood kid. It could also be a love interest. It could be someone who is maybe significantly more emotionally immature than you. Um, Also could be drawn to the arts, meditation, meaning you being drawn to the arts, meditation. There's going to be news, possible birth. There will be new business methods, possible forgiveness, a possible apology, an emotional message of some kind. This card can also reference a new emotional beginning, could reference somebody new, or it can also reference finding yourself. So however it applies, my feeling is it is somebody new. It's somebody. I don't feel like it's anybody you've met yet. And judging by the cards that we got for this, I don't think you've met them yet. The third card is the number 0 from the major arcana. There's no 0 on there, but it's the number 0. It's the Fool card. And this card references that you are a dreamer, a mystic. The Fool often references the beginning of something good. You have a desire to accomplish a great goal, to make the right choice. And the Fool also symbolizes an unencumbered leap of faith and an optimistic outlook. So this is, I feel, how you're going to end up being. The Page, if it ends up being, someone, well, they're going to be moody, so they could be like the Fool, but the Fool is a little more optimistic. Maybe you're optimistic about this Page of Cups. The different sections of the, now, like I said, you can take these 3 cards and just go with it and go on about your day. If you want to do the rest of the reading, these sections here represent different areas. The middle section is you, how you're thinking, how you're feeling, things that are influencing you, your roadblocks, what's going on right now. The center card is the number 1 from the major arcana. That's the Magician. Upside down, it references indecision, weak will, ineptitude. Destructive use of power. This could be you. It could be a warning to you, like not to be a tyrant. Try to be a little more firm. Make up your mind. The ineptness could be on your part, or it could be people that you're dealing with all seem to be inept in some way. These cards are mainly as a warning. None of these are set in stone. So, everybody can be indecisive from time to time. So I've been there. If you can't decide, you just can't friggin' decide. So, but that's probably what you're going through right now. You're trying to make up your mind about something. Over here to this side is the King of Swords. He is reversed, upside down. That court card is referenced to have dark hair, dark eyes. Could be a guy, could be a girl. That card is the divorced card, the soon-to-be ex card. Now, it could be your soon-to-be ex, or maybe they're already an ex of yours. This person and this card is referencing distrust. Oh, crap. Oh, we lost power. What's going on? What the hell? Shh. Wow. We lost. What the heck? We lost power. Maybe somebody. What the hell happened? Oh my God. Anyway, is it still recording? Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Damn. Okay, I don't know what happened. Maybe there was somebody hit a pole or something. I don't know. I immediately was like, did I pay my bill? Oh my God. Excuse me. Sorry. I'm knee-jerk reaction. I'm sorry. I'm always like, oh my God, did I pay the bill? But anyway, what was I saying? Where did I leave off? The magician. I did the magician. Okay. The King of Swords upside down, soon to be ex, divorced person. This person is distrustful, suspicious, harsh, malicious. This person's an SOB. So you're probably going to know who this person is, and they're in your area right now. They are effing with you right now. So this is either somebody in your family or neighborhood, somebody you're working with. You're going to know who this is. The last meaning for this card is that plotting will be revealed. So this person is planning something against you. And just remember, if you're pure of heart, divine will have you. They've got your back. So this person isn't gonna succeed. I mean, I always believe that, the good will eventually win. And it does say that you will win. But they're gonna try something. You're gonna find out. You're gonna find out in time. And I'm not too sure you're not gonna give them a piece of your mind. I'm kind of feeling like Your indecisiveness is, I believe, like to this person's loyalty. And when you find out that they've been stabbing you in the back, I think you're going to pop off. This could be a business partner. This could be a spouse, a domestic partner, a roommate. On the other side, we have the Six of Pentacles. This one's upside down also. This card references being purse proud, jealous, having bad debts, like keeping up with the Joneses, living outside of your means. So you're overspending what you're actually making. It also references that your present prosperity is threatened. I take that card as a definite warning. So when I get cards like that reference prosperity and things like that, like losing things, I heed those warnings. So look out for your money interests. Look out for your personal property. This card also references gifts as a bribe. So this King of Swords is going to be trying to bribe you. This card also references breadcrumbing. And, that's when someone just gives you just a little bit, just enough to keep you interested, just, coming along, you know what I mean? Someone thinks you're stupid. Someone thinks you're stupid or you won't notice. I'm on the fence about whether this is a spouse or a business partner. This section over here is the past section, and the cards closest to the center, which is you right now, are in time reference the closest. So this is the nearest, the most recent past, and then further back and the furthest in the past. So this card is the Ace of Pentacles. This is upside down. This card references miserly, greed, a false start, comfortable material conditions, and that may not be to the advantage of you. May make things just a little too easy for you. I'm feeling like being comfortable with, say, for instance, someone else handling the books in the business. And you're like, oh yeah, they're spot on, they're sharp as a tack. They know what they're doing. They always do the taxes, blah, blah, blah. But the business partner's handling the money and stuff. And you're fine with that. You're comfortable with that. And then you find out later they're robbing you blind. So that may not be to your advantage. There's miserly and greed. This may be on your part. This may be on their part. I'm kind of feeling like it's a little bit on both. And when things go south, if there's any kind of separation or disagreement, that's when shit gets greedy. That's when people start grabbing mine. I'm feeling like there was some kind of, I don't know. Further back in the past, we've got the 21 from the Major Arcana. That is the World card. This card represents Capricorn. So you may be dealing with a Capricorn, or may have been dealing with a Capricorn or something during Capricorn birth season. This card references completion, reward, success in all, travel, possible change of residence, um, cosmic consciousness, enlightenment, like spirituality, that kind of thing. Um, Someone being at a distance, being at the right place, right time. This card references end of a cycle. You had 3 cards that referenced end of cycle, so this is one of them. This card may also reference world recognition. You may have some kind of online presence. You may be in the public eye. Card also references opening doors and possibly a relationship or something with someone of a different nationality, like a working relationship, or someone or whatever. Further back in the past, this got the 18 from the major arcana. That's the moon. That references Pisces. So you may have been dealing with a Pisces or something during Pisces birth season. The moon references intuition, imagination, and deception. So, there was a deception a long time ago, and you're just now starting to see it. This card also references unseen perils, unseen foes. Using latent psychic powers, and that would be you. You had a feeling something wasn't right, but you didn't listen to it. You were successful there with this relationship or this partnership or whatever it was. And you let somebody else have control. The moon also references emotions and ghosting. So, here we have ghosting. Wasn't ghosting mentioned before? Wasn't ghosting mentioned before? Am I smoking crack? I thought I saw that somewhere. No, breadcrumbing. Okay, ghosting and breadcrumbing are kind of similar, but not really. But ghosting is when, somebody just doesn't answer you at all. Fucking asses. If ghosting shows up again, then I won't be smoking crack. So I don't know. Anyway, like I said, I feel like, the deception had been going on for a while. And I believe just recently your eyes have been opened to it. Maybe your partner is accusing you of stuff and they're the ones that's actually the one that's doing something wrong. They're the ones that's stealing. They're the ones that's like running up the debts. I'm feeling like half of you, it is like a business partner that's like robbing you blind. And the other half of you, it is like a spouse or a domestic situation where they're doing the same thing. They're spending like crazy and you have no friggin' idea. This area over here represents group activities. It's also work. If you're a homemaker, so it would reference homemaking. It would also reference family. So this is group activities, reunions, going to dinner, like big family dinners, Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts, going to soccer, any kind of group activity. Generally work. This card is just like the others. This one's in the near future. It's the number 4. Oh, number 4. Sorry. It's the 4 of Cups. It is upside down. This card references waking from contemplation. New relationships are now possible. New goals, new ambitions. There's reference to possible missed opportunities. And, oh, my, here it says ghosting. Oh, okay, so I am not smoking crack. All right. Okay, I thought so. I didn't have it circled. I thought I was, oh my God. I do a lot of these, so sometimes they run together. Okay, so it also references ghosting. So someone's going to be ghosting you for a while, because this to me, like 4 to 6 weeks, this is about 2 weeks. So someone's ghosting you like now until the next 2-3 weeks, something like that. Like I said, give or take. This can also stretch out to like 2 or 3 months. So, it can be doubled. So you can double if you want to. Like I said, it's give or take. The new relationships now possible. I don't think you're getting into anything right now, but you're feeling like, you're getting over whatever wounds you sustained, and you're ready to move on. So, and this is important, because you're going to have to keep your head up, and you're going to have to, stay optimistic like the Fool. That's why this is here. It's reminding you to stay optimistic. You do have help. And there's romance coming in the future. So just, it's looking kind of right now, but it'll all shake out. The next card in the future is the 8 of Wands. This card's right side up. This is extremely fast energy. This card references travel, passion, socializing, desperate attempts to communicate. Now, this may be on your end, or this may be somebody trying to desperately communicate with you. You may find out all of a sudden, your phone just all of a sudden decided to deliver 5 voicemails from 3 weeks ago. And, somebody desperately is trying to reach you. That's actually happened to me. I've gotten voicemails 2 weeks late, and texts. I mean, is the weirdest damn shit. So basically, this means many messages. May mean social media, group texts. This card references great haste, great hope. Sometimes too rapid of advancement. Like I said, is a very extremely fast energy card. So it may be someone who is very, very impatient, trying to rush things. There are messages of love and approaching a goal. So you're getting there. You're going to be getting there. So remember that. And then furthest in the future of this area, we've got the 2 of Swords. It's right side up. This references tension in relationships. Basically, little to no communication. So there's some kind of breakdown in communication. That's a warning. So if there's a way that you can bend a little more to perhaps come to an agreement, try. You want to have some kind of communication going on. This card also references indecision. There's a stalemate. So you can't make up your mind. Balance. You've got well balanced, but you're needing direction. And this card may also reference feeling threatened. So you're going to find yourself in the future not not sure what to do. Doesn't look like you're going to be doing anything drastic, but there's going to be tension. And I'm feeling like it's work. If this is a business relationship, it would make sense. Further in the up here, the two areas we've got up here are theoretical roads to the future, and they're the same. This is the near future, and then further in the future, and then furthest in the future. So it doesn't matter which side you read. I'm just going to go with, we've got number 16 from the major arcana. That is the Tower. It's right side up. This card references divine intervention. You've got another card that references divine intervention. This is change, conflict, overthrowing of old ways of thinking, old ways of doing things, old ways of doing business, whatever. But the changes and the conflict, well, the changes will lead to enlightenment and unselfishness. So we had some jealousy and selfishness down here, but some things are going to be turning around, whether it's you or the other person or both. Further in the future, we've got from the major arcana again, the number 13, the death card or the rebirth card. It should be called the rebirth card, is not the death card. There's a couple other death cards in the deck. But this one is the rebirth card. This card references Scorpio, so it may be dealing with a Scorpio or something during Scorpio season, birth season. This card references, and I did not say, one of the meanings for the Tower is also bankruptcy. And I wanted to point that out. I wrote it in a different place, so I didn't see it. That's where I'm feeling like a spouse or a partner or a domestic, roommate, whatever, is stealing from you or lying to you or something, or a business partner. So, the bankruptcy may or may not happen. These are not in stone, like I said. They are mainly, I use them as a warning. So it was saying that your complacency, I feel like in the business part of it, if you had a partner doing the books, you were complacent with them doing it, and your eyes were opened, and now you're, you feel like you're heading toward bankruptcy. You're not sure if you're going to be able to stop it. You're going to be able to stop it. Like I said, you're going to know ahead of time. You're going to know. You're going to be listening to your instinct. But back to the death card, the rebirth card, Scorpio. This card references the sale of a house or property. So again, it could be, going through a divorce or breaking up with a business. This card references end of a cycle. Here's that second card for end of a cycle. Transformation, change. And here again, we've got two cards right next to each other about change. Both of these guys are from the major arcana. This is from the major arcana. This is major arcana. This one, and this one. So out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Out of 18 cards, 8, damn near half of them are major arcana. What that means is these are major changes. These are things that are really going to be impacting. The major arcana cards pack a bigger punch. So, two change cards right next to each other. Major arcana. Furthest in the future, we've got number 14 from the major arcana, upside down, the temperance card. This card references Sagittarius. So, it may be dealing with a Sagittarius or something during Sagittarius birth season. This card references competing interests. I always take that as, there's too many people, too many choices. You're spreading yourself too thin. This card references unfortunate combos, fighting, corruption, separation. So it's looking like there's going to be some bumps in the road, and there is going to, for a good majority of you, there's going to be some kind of separation, some kind of divorce, whether it's personal, financial, business, whatever. There's going to be a parting of ways for a significant number of you. This card also references possibility of a shipwreck or some other disaster. Usually this is not you. This is not telling you not to get on a plane. It usually references something globally. So when I get that card, possible shipwreck or some other disaster, I take note, I write it down. Generally that comes true. Had a couple of videos last year that one was like, I got that card, and like 7 or 9 days later, like the Chinese air flight went down or something like that. And then there were other instances. That's the only one I can remember right now. But so I'll look back on this in a little bit and see, if there was some kind of shipwreck, train wreck, plane wreck, explosions, whatever, building collapses, and see what, is happening around. This is being recorded October 4th. So, the other theoretical road to the future, and I usually say this, these are not set in stone, and you don't have to take all the cards, and you don't have to take one road and not the other. You can take the cards that you like, and you can just heed warning to the ones that, it's up to you. It's malleable. It's up to you. It is your future. On this side, we've got the 9 of Cups, and it's upside down. This card, upside down, references misplaced reliance. Here again, you're trusting somebody. I would check all your finances, especially with bankruptcy coming up. Check your bank statements, check your credit cards, check the statements, check the purchases, check your petty cash, check whatever, loose discretionary income you might have or whatever. If you're living with someone, if you have collectibles, make sure they're all accounted for. I'm getting a strong feeling that somebody is just just robbing you blind. They're robbing you blind. They think you're freaking stupid, and you're getting your, and you. I think you freaking knew a while ago. You knew, and you just were giving them the benefit of the doubt. And now you're like, check into it. If you can get stuff back into your control, get them back into your control. Anyway, the rest of this card references false freedom. that to me usually is, you're thinking you're on top of the world, but you have all these really fucking gnarly responsibilities that are just like weighing you down. But you think you're living life, but and then the last meanings are possible illness and overindulgences, whether it's drinking, smoking, whatever. The Nine of Cups upside down does mean your wish will not be granted. So if you had a question or a wish, that's not going to happen right now. So doesn't mean it won't happen, just means it's not going to happen right now. I feel that means that you're wanting to wish that you're wanting to think the best of this person that you trust, and you're going to find out that your worst fears are true there. So look into your shit. That's all I can say. The next card furthest in the future is the number 10 from the major arcana. That's the Wheel of Fortune. And this card references divine intervention. So you had another card, the Tower, divine intervention. This card also references divine support, divine approval. So, divine's got your back. So this person maybe have been getting away with, what they've been getting away with, but it's not going to be for much longer. This card also references being on the right path. And it also references end of a cycle. So that's the third card for end of a cycle and the second card for on the right path. The last card, furthest in the future, we've got the Five of Pentacles. It's right side up. I am feeling that this is possible, but this is mainly what you're worried about. So with your worries with the financial and, whoever it is robbing you blind and stuff, you're worried that, you're going to be homeless, you're going to be, unemployed, destitute. This card references Dark Night of the Soul, being in need, being left out, loneliness. This card, I'm feeling, especially since it's next to the Wheel of Fortune, this card is referencing what you're afraid of. This is what you're worried that's going to actually happen, and it most likely isn't. This card also is a reminder that there is help if you ask for it. So if you need help, ask for it. Whether it's food, whether it's money, it doesn't hurt to ask. There are places you can get food, so there should be no reason not to ask for help. I also left off some of the meanings for the Wheel of Fortune. End of a cycle. It also references success, unexpected luck, change for the better, new conditions, and creative evolution. So you're going to be pulling out of it. This person, whether it's a divorce or whether it's a separation from a business partner, they're going to try to pull some crap, and you're going to see it. You're going to recognize it. You're going to actually listen to your gut, and you're going to come out on top. You're still going to be worried about it, especially with a divorce. You never know what kind of crap they're going to pull. These are warnings, so always have a plan B. Listen to your instinct. These big events are going to be leading to better things. Your awareness is going to lead to better things. you're going to set boundaries, and you're going to set this straight. If you're of good heart, divine will take care of you. Divine will have your back. For sure. I can attest to that. I used to be an atheist. I believe in God now. I believe in all kinds of stuff now. I believe in the afterlife, and I've had some really freaky shit happen. So I definitely believe in the afterlife. I pulled a card from the Korean, what is it called? The Korean, it's a flower deck. I love this box. It's a flower deck. It's from the Prime Muse. But they've got gorgeous cards. This box is actually embossed. I don't know if you can see. It's just gorgeous. I friggin' love it. So I pulled a card for you, and I pulled aren't the backs even pretty? I pulled the number 46. So 46 may mean something to you. These are very pretty pink flowers. Those are gorgeous. This card means, what did I say it was? 46, okay. This card means it is a shame that the happiness is too short. So this is a reference on the ending of whatever this partnership, whatever this relationship is. It is sad. It's sad that you can no longer trust this person. It actually didn't say, loss of friendship or anything. So I'm feeling like you're going to bounce back. I think you're going to recoup your money. You're going to cut the shit short. You're going to kick that person to the freaking curb. You're going to tell them what the hell, what's up, and, what the fuck. Get on. Get the hell on. So I hope this was helpful. Now, don't go around accusing everybody. I mean, I would wait for some evidence, first and everything. But generally, in my experience, following your gut is the best. All the times I should have followed my gut and I didn't, I was right. I was friggin' right. So I encourage you to get your own cards, get your own book. It's a fun thing to do. And, you can really, tune into your own abilities. It did say in the past you were using your latent psychic powers. You could probably be a tarot reader. So if you're inclined to do that, I mean, hey, it's fun, I just do it as a hobby, I mean, it really is fun, so, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you, and have a blessed day.